Hey, Sunshine Chasers, welcome back. If you've been following along with our RV Travel Canada series, you know we have had an amazing time exploring Calgary. Well, up next was Banff. And man, it was such a bucket list destination for us. It really was absolutely gorgeous, but well, let's just say our plans didn't quite work out like we thought they would. You know, when you're RVing to Alaska and living full time in your RV, like we are, you realize that in timing, especially in the mountains, it can make or break your plans. So we thought we'd take you along and show you what our 4 days in Banff were really like and what we learned about visiting in late May and how we had a great time anyway, despite some surprises and disappointments. Because hey, that's what RV Travel Canada is all about, right? We made our own sunshine.
Wheels are turning, the road is wide. Our home on wheels is our joy and pride. With our dog riding shotgun in the morning glow. Freedom's calling, we're ready to go. Chasing our sunshine under endless skies, through the mountains high, where the eagles fly. Rivers so clear and the air so sweet. Every mile's a gift, every step's a beat.
Oh my goodness, we are just coming into the Canadian Rockies, and these views are absolutely breathtaking on the way to Banff. If you don't know who we are, I'm Deb. This is Joel, and Maya's down here, and Joel is hanging on for almost dear life right now because we're coming to the mountains and he's afraid of heights, but the winds are blowing us around like crazy. Oh, this is so exciting, exhilarating, and yet scary every time we hit a gust. So we can't wait to get to Banff. And let me show you these views.
Majestic peaks rise as we roll along. Nature's choir sings its timeless song. Pristine waters dance in the morning light. We're chasing our dreams till the stars ignite. Chasing our sunshine under endless skies, through the mountains high, where the eagles fly. Rivers so clear and the air so sweet. Every mile's a gift, every step's a beat.
We just went under the very first and experimental Animal Crossing that was put in 2000. Well, for $1 million. And there are actual wildlife cameras apparently that are up there that the National Park System here in Canada monitors them. And grizzly bears, wolves, you name it, actually have been using that overpass to get over the highway. They originally had them go under the highway, but they've learned that animals themselves don't like to go into dark spaces. So this is open air with trees and grass and everything. It is pretty cool, and it has actually cut down and saved on wildlife crashes in the area. And us being former law enforcement and knowing how many car deer accidents that we've ever gone to in our whole entire careers, way too many to count, that is genius. And I believe what I read was that $35 million have now been put forward to creating more of these actual overpasses to save the wildlife. It's pretty cool. You don't want to hit a moose or a bear or a deer.
Anything.
They cause a lot of damage. And we have our eyes peeled for all wildlife. So far we've seen 2 deer that were on the side of the road, but I didn't get the camera up in time. We promised to get better. And on our Facebook page, I'm doing a weekly animal count of wildlife and stuff that we have seen that I'll post every Saturday morning as we're going on this adventure. So cool to see wildlife, and so cool that we're in Banff. we went ahead and purchased a Canadian National Park pass. And I'll put it down here what it cost us in US, but it was $151.25 in Canadian. So it should be right around maybe 110 for the pass or whatever. But this gets us in all of them. We won't have to pay additional fees. So we really wanted to do this because we're going to go to multiple national parks. And lucky for you, we're taking you with. So let's go to Banff. Good eyes, Joe. Good eyes.
Slow on the camera.
Slow on the camera. Yep. My bad. They were deer.
In 1/2 mile, arrive at Lake Louise Campground on the right.
Good morning. It is 9 a.m. and we're about to hit the road from Lake Louise Campground to head to Banff. It's about a 45-minute drive and we got some fun things that we're going to do to explore the town today. So I hope you brought some coffee, water, some snacks, and possibly your hiking shoes. Let's go.
Oh, don't forget your binoculars if you come to Banff.
So we stopped at a little pullout where we could see Mount Rindle. It's right there. It's the jagged one. I think it's really official when you stand in front of the actual Banff sign itself and get your picture taken.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Gotta prove you were here.
Yep. Nothing better than the sign.
Yeah. It's a busy place, so I'm
Yep.
gonna have to stand in line.
And there's free parking right across the street for 5 minutes. Hopefully your line isn't as long.
Yeah, it's at the Fenlands Banff Recreation Center. It is mostly reserved, but there are a few 5-minute parking spots for free. So park there, come across, get your picture taken, and get out.
Yep.
Coming out of the cave area, the cave and basin here, which is where the warm pool of sulfur is. So,
And it smells and it hits you and it hits you hard.
thank you.
All right, make it into the cave, and it really, the sulfur smell hits you bad. Right next.
We got in for free because we have the Canadian National Park Pass. And I would say if you have that, it's worth stopping and visiting to see the pool. And you can't touch the water because there is a snail they found in it that's now endangered. And now you're no longer allowed in the pool. And this was the original hot springs that was discovered in Banff that started the whole city.
Absolutely.
We are just taking a short stroll downtown Banff.
Yep.
And it is gorgeous everywhere you look. Literally.
Mountains everywhere.
Actually, we're going to turn around this way because I'm like, look at those mountains in the background now behind us. And this whole downtown area is gorgeous like this. We're heading for lunch. And we are going to the
Canadian Brew House.
Canadian Brew House.
Surprise, surprise.
Ah, let's go get a beer and some good food to eat.
Quite the view from the Canadian Brewing Company here in Banff. Beautiful.
Food was amazing, service was great, and definitely worth your time to stop in here and have lunch or dinner.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be back in Banff after today, the city of Banff. But we would definitely stop here again for sure.
Oh, that's so cool. And look at
the view.
Surprise!
Surprise! I'm over here away from the edge.
That's not a surprise, but we're at Surprise Corner, and it's beautiful. You get a view of the hotel and of Bow Falls, which Lynn and I have decided it's not falls. That's called rapids.
Rapids. Looked like it from where I could see it.
Not only does he have to put up with death-defying days with Deb,
But today it's been with Dan.
Yeah, we'll blame Danny for today.
Yep. Him and the topography.
It's okay. He's always been
It's okay.
fine.
It's actually not too bad.
Huh?
A couple deer down there.
And we just saw some deer. It's fun. But those are definitely not waterfalls. That's rapids, right,
Those are
Lynn?
rapids. I've seen higher creeks than that.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Beautiful.
But beautiful. Highly recommend stopping at Surprise Corner. Guys, we are hopping on the bus.
And up to Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, but we decided to take the shuttle.
Instead of trying to drive, they say parking at Lake Louise is a nightmare. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's 4 of us.
Okay.
Another death-defying day with Deb in the avalanche zone. What you gonna do? November to June, stay out of that area. And what does she do? Take me to that area.
It's official. We have made it to Lake Louise, and I'm actually tearing up because it's so beautiful, and I can't believe we're here.
We are here.
But
It's very nice, very nice.
It is so gorgeous. I'm sure video and that don't even do this justice, but
Never does.
we are next to the hotel right
We
now,
are.
which is what?
I don't know.
You just said it with a French accent earlier.
I know.
Oui, oui.
Yeah.
But the chalet is right here. We're going to be hiking around the outside of the lake and possibly up to another lake, but we'll see how far we can get.
Yeah, we've heard it might be a little cold and muddy and ice still on there, so we'll see. But we're definitely going to walk around the lakeside and check that out, get all the different views because it's a beautiful day. It's going to be 73 degrees. It's not too crowded yet, so we're going to get a start.
Yep, let's hit that trail.
Come on. All right, so right up there, you can kind of see that stuff has already been falling, but that's the avalanche zone. Luckily, we're on the other side of the lake, so hopefully everything will fall in there. So half a death-defying day with Deb, I guess.
Heights still might be involved.
Heights will be involved if we go up there. Let's hope we see a bear.
Going up.
We're going to do Mirror Lake.
Yep. We'll see.
We'll see.
Being former law enforcement, we pulled ourselves over to catch our breaths and to become grounded. There's tons of trees, and so far he's doing really good.
It's not been too bad.
No.
Just a couple spots. You still feel the heights, but it's what it is.
And he's doing great. This is dog friendly, but we couldn't bring Maya because we took the shuttle,
Right.
and the shuttle doesn't allow dogs. So, but
if you bring your own car, you certainly can, and we've seen a few, and they've been all well behaved.
yes.
So, good.
So let's keep on going, see how far we make
Get
it.
this over with.
Push through. Unfortunately, Joel turned around and is heading back. This is amazing. I'm gonna keep going a little bit. I'm so proud of him. He went way further than I actually thought he was gonna. But this section is definitely not Joel approved. I am starting to hit the icy section and I'm seeing snow. Oof. Oofta. Someone just said I'm almost there though, so I'll push through, keep going. I'm gonna see Mirror Lake. All right, I made it to Mirror Lake. I hope, and so far I haven't fallen down. The way down is gonna be much sketchier because of the ice and the snow, and I'm literally standing in snow right now. And our whole entire RV adventure was say no to snow, and here I am standing in it. But it's beautiful, and someone made a snowman. Aww. I think I might grab a snowball and throw it at Joel on the way down. I think it'll melt in my pocket. Like I said, just say no to snow.
Snow?
I was gonna throw it in your face, but I was nice.
She's trying to
I
throw it
brought
at
it
me.
for him. No say Joe, just say no to snow.
I guess we saw some snow.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't melt in my pocket. You doing okay?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go that way.
I was waiting for you.
Oh, he's so sweet. I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, it was a big. And we're down. Did you kiss the ground or anything?
No. It actually wasn't the worst for me. Just at the top where we made the turn, I'm going to go up. I had my limit of heights, but it's mostly within the woods, so lots of trees to catch you if you fall off the path.
Yeah, I'd recommend coming early because
Yeah.
now I see there's little ripples in the water and you don't see the reflection. They say come in the morning or come in the evening when the winds are the most calmest. And I said it's still beautiful right now, but I think we're gonna go have lunch and then go check out Moraine Lake. The other reason you're gonna want to come early is because it's less crowded too. 'Cause
Definitely getting
holy cow, it's getting crowded. It's like craziness. That I looked at and read for the reservations to come here to Lake Louise was parking is overcrowded, you need to take the shuttle, and the only way to get to Moraine Lake was by taking the shuttle itself. It's closed to public traffic in general all year round. Well, the problem is on their website it's not clear, and it's closed till June 1st.
Yep, they don't start operating the shuttle between Moraine Lake and Lake Louise, which is the only way to go. You have to take a commercially operated vehicle of some sort, but they don't start till June 1st.
Huh, so now I guess good thing we got a really good hike in today.
Yep.
So now we're not going to be able to hike Moraine Lake, but oh well.
Oh well.
And you know, my dream was to go up and have tea at the tea house. That didn't happen because they don't open till June 5th. And you just pivot, like you do in RV life. It's too windy, you don't drive, and you just come up with plan A, B, C, D. It don't matter.
Make a new plan, Stan.
Yep.
Get on the bus, Gus.
And keep finding your own sunshine. So I'm finally getting to have the margarita mix that we bought at the Courtside RV show, and our friends Lynn and Danny are coming over and I'm going to share it with them. Because guess what? We have a campfire going here. Maya's laying outside. Where's the fire? Oh, there it is. And it's about 80 degrees out in Banff. So we're going to sit outside and enjoy the heat from the fire because it's so cold here in Banff.
Well, it's free firewood and they told us burn what you take, so here we are. That's what we're doing.
We can always put some back.
We could.
Oof.
That's no fun.
We're hiking at Johnston Canyon, and it is a very busy and crowded, and they say come early because the parking lot here will fill up. But we're hiking to some waterfalls today, and we're with Lynn and Danny from RV America, and this is a dog-friendly trail, and we've seen lots of dogs. Like I said, it's popular, and Maya and Bella are with us. Yeah, that was too much for Joel, and this is way too people-y. I'm about ready to turn around myself. All right, officially we are done with that hike, and I am glad. I'm gonna tell you, or whatever, it is absolutely gorgeous. However, it is absolutely people-y. People-y. So be prepared for that. A super popular hike. I would say it's rated moderate on all trail. And we went to the Blower Falls and back, and it's showing all trail was 3.55 miles with an elevation gain of 630 feet. And it took us about 2 hours. We did stop a little bit, but just keep that in mind. People on this trail. All right, we are standing at an iconic corner where one of the first pictures were taken to send tourists actually to Banff. If we could just cue a train, old steam engine to come around the corner, we could have that same photograph.
Yep, it got the river, it got the train tracks, and it got all the mountain views. And it was one of the most beautiful pictures, and we started using it for all the marketing.
And now it's a busy spot for everybody to stop and get their picture at.
It's beautiful.
It is absolutely stunning. We have to say that the 4 nights that we stayed at Banff here at the
Lake Louise Hard Sided Campground
was very nice.
Yeah.
Now there is a train track right by, but we have a sleep with a sound machine and didn't bother us. I would say if you wanted to be closer to town, I would say stay at the, is it the towers or tunnels?
Oh, that I know.
Mountain village down there. But this was a nice
Tunnel Mountain, I think it is.
Yeah, this is a really nice area to explore Banff from. And I think I do wish I would have booked a week here. 4 nights was enough, and we got to see everything that we wanted to. But a whole week would have been really nice. And we could have burned some more fire.
Yes.
The crazy thing too is it literally didn't get dark until 11 o'clock at night here. The sun finally was down and it was dark, and it was like 11:15 last night.
Yeah, and it is very peaceful here. Like I said, even the trains weren't that bad, and we were as close to the tracks as you can get where our site was. There's a few other sections that are a few more feet away, but yeah, it was fine. Rain.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our Banff video, and we highly recommend coming here. There isn't enough adjectives that we can keep saying. Stunning, beautiful, awesome, awe-inspiring, you name it, it really is that. And right now it's our favorite Canadian national park,
And we have a 3-hour drive,
and we're heading to another one. So we will see you guys in Jasper. And thanks for watching. Keep chasing your own sunshine, and we'll see you guys on the next video.